Hey guys, VitoSoul here, and I would like to talk about the network outage that happened last Friday that Rogers was responsible for, and it was unacceptable because a lot of people that relied on Rogers could not use their service. The bank was down. You couldn't even use your debit card because debits didn't work. People could not communicate with others, so you couldn't even communicate to work or get anything done. I couldn't even upload any videos I had planned because the network was down. The only thing I could do was record and edit. Edit with what stuff I had because sometimes I need to go on the internet to get extra stuff for my edits. But no, I couldn't do that because the network was down. And everybody was having this problem too. Anybody that had to do work that required internet or Rogers services could not get their work done. Even sister companies that were under Rogers, like Chatter, were could not work because my phone is under Chatter and I could not make any phone calls. While my friend BDG was able to make some phone calls because he was under Freedom, which is I think is a sister company to Bell, which I was supposed to go with Freedom, but I said Chatter was cheaper, so I went with Chatter. But after the situation, I might switch companies, even network companies too, because it is unacceptable. And it's not just this 24-hour network being down, because I've had a couple outages too, like little small outages that would last at least 2, 4, or 1 hour. But yeah, it's still unacceptable. You're paying for a service, it should work properly. Now, I would like to read the apology that the CEO of Rogers has posted. And after, I will give the rest of my opinion about the situation. An update from Rogers president and CEO to all Canadians. Our network outage last Friday was unacceptable. Simply put, we have not kept our promise to provide the most reliable network in the country. This breakdown caused real inconveniences and was a source of great frustration for everyone. People have not been able to reach their families. Companies have not been able to carry out transactions. In addition, emergency calls as well as calls to essential services could not be made, which is very serious. Everyone agrees, our customers, our governments, and our team, what has happened is far from unacceptable. Now we need to correct the situation. Our network is fully functional according to the standards you would expect. Our customer service specialists work tirelessly and have made up for the backlog accumulated in the last few days. We have also received upwards the amount of compensation we will pay to our customers, as many people have unfortunately had to wait long for the full restoration of their services. After talking to many of you, it is clear that our priority, as well as your main concern, is to ensure that this situation does not happen again. I am personally committed to ensure that Rogers will make all the necessary changes and investments to ensure that this is the case. In addition, by working with the governments and our industry, we will implement the necessary measures to ensure that essential services and the 911 emergency service can operate without interruptions, regardless of if there are outages. I understand that it will take time to regain your full confidence, though the steps we take, we can and will do better. Kind regards, Tony Stafari, President and CEO of Rogers Communications. After reading that, I am still frustrated, and this is still unacceptable because we relied on Rogers for years. My mother has used Rogers for years. She hasn't switched to any other companies. She's always been with Rogers. And I have been forced to use Rogers because it is her plan. But I might decide to get my own plan, which is which might be Bell because of the unfortunate thing that happened. It is terrible and unfortunate because a lot of people trusted that company and they really messed up. It is unacceptable. The trust you put into a company was just lost. You lost my trust too. You promised good speeds. I can't even get good upload speeds either. I actually might have to switch plans because the speeds I get are unacceptable. For the amount my mother pays, we should be getting better speeds. We shouldn't have to pay more to get better speeds. And we shouldn't have to pay for a service that shuts down for 24 hours. A lot of people have work to do, and it is unacceptable for a service like that to shut down. I really hope that what he said is true and that something like this would never happen again, because something like this shouldn't have happened in the first place. And I hope in the future that something like this doesn't happen. But to be honest, it doesn't matter to me if it happens again or not, because I honestly don't think I can continue using this service. I might honestly think of other options because this is unacceptable and I should not have to put up with this. Nobody should have to put up with this. If you're all paying for a service, it should work. You're putting your hard-earned dollars into the service and it just shut down for 24 hours. You lost one day that you are paying for with your own money. Unacceptable. I hope that you guys are recovering from this. Any of you that unfortunately had to deal with this that are living in Canada. And I hope that this doesn't happen again. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys again soon in the next video.